The next technique from on top is going to be many different names for it. Here locally, I know they call it the Tulsa ride. I grew up in Northern California, and we called it a head lever. So it just depends on where you're at regionally, what you want to call this. The point being that when we go to make our chop, we're going to use our head to lever that body. Now let's pay attention to some very important things that Billy's doing here. As soon as Billy chops and feels the chop being absorbed, he doesn't pull off. I think a big mistake would be to chop, feel it, pull off, and then go back. Billy simply slides right to the wrist, keeping that pressure right on his opponent. He comes off both knees to maximize pressure, dropping his head in the armpit for the head lever. Now instead of just driving, he drives, but he also circles Jake's hips down to the mat, pulling his hips close to his wrist. Excellent. Again. Let's leave the wrist on the ground this time. One more time. 1, 2, 3, chop. It gets absorbed. Circling it down, pulling the wrist behind the back. Straddling. Billy's obviously in control to make a turn. And for our final hold off the head lever, Dustin's going to go chop, obviously working the head lever like we've been doing, staying very, having some continuity here in our pinning combinations. Goes to chop, head lever. As he circles Billy down, he kind of takes this opportunity right now, knowing Billy's vulnerable, and he's going to elevate the wrist, sit through with his opposite hip, ducking the arm. At that point, now that Billy's arm is across the backside of his shoulder, he now is in a position to go for a pinning combination, a reverse half, and stacking Billy right on his back. Go. One more time for the camera. Excellent.